Hi everyone!
Hi!
I'm Jasmine Rose and welcome to my channel. Today I have a special guest.
Yay, Elena this. Hey, it's me, Elena.
And she has her own channel, so please check out her channel later. But today we are going to be doing a Q&A for some questions that I received about modeling here in Japan. So, very excited.
Very excited. Let's get started.
Yeah. How did you get started? So, for me, I didn't actually plan on becoming a model. It just kind of happened. I was at Shibuya Crossing and all of a sudden I had like 3 students in college like approach me and they're like, oh my god, we're looking for a model, can you model for us? And I was just like, sure. And they're like, yeah, like we want you to be in our fashion show. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went there and there were actual models, like real people who were a part of agencies, and I didn't know why I was there. Like I felt like a little like out of place. But I talked to actual models and they're like, oh, we think you have like potential, you should try joining an agency, I can like recommend you. And I did that and now I'm a full-time model in Japan. So yeah, that's how it happened for me, just all of a sudden. How about for you?
So you got started in Japan?
Yeah, I got started in Japan. I wasn't modeling.
Because like
overseas.
I saw you some of the questions,
Uh-huh.
and I think like many people were interested about modeling in Japan. So actually, you got started.
I got started
after coming
in
here, right?
Japan, yes, after.
And yeah, for me it's the same. I had a friend, or many friends actually, who were modeling, and one of my friends was introducing me to her agency. But at that time I was here for an internship, so actually I couldn't model. So I got started on my next trip here when I went for university as a student, and I just did it like as a part-time job kind of, and then I graduated and we had COVID coming here and I thought it would probably better to stay here, so I joined an agency. First one it was a different one, but now we're in the same agency. So first I was a student, I was freelancing. Then I was exclusive with another agency, and now we're our current agency. That's how I got started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just I took the opportunity to stay here.
Yeah, so when I first like started getting more into modeling, I was doing like half English teaching and then also half modeling. And so because I wanted to be able to do more modeling opportunities, I decided to just jump right into it, like full-time modeling, and that's where I'm at now. But usually people will take it kind of slowly, as you did as a student, like a part-time job. But yeah.
Do you use an agency? Are you freelance? We're in the same agency. And actually, we're not freelancers, so we have a contract with our agency. But our agency allows us to get work from other agency or other places too. And then they will invoice them, so we only get paid through our agency. So I think that's what you call like a semi-exclusive contract.
Yeah, or I guess like a lot of people kind of refer to that as like kind of freelancing or being a freelance model in Japan, which is kind of like a new idea, I would say. Most of the time you're usually like exclusive, and usually those models, they will come like from overseas into Japan and only work for that one agency for a short period of time, maybe like 3 months.
So that was my old agency.
Mm-hmm.
So they would basically, you know, organize everything, and they would send us our schedules and they would handle everything. With our current agency, obviously they have a say, because like they sponsor our visa. You need a proper working visa to work as a model in Japan. You can't just come here and be like, hey, wanna work? Obviously.
Right.
Yeah, but with our agency we handle our own schedule, so we get a say in what kind of work we want to do, what kind of work we don't want to do.
Right, so I really like that kind of idea of just having more freedom over my own schedule. And then previously, like when I was English teaching or you as a student, if you want to partake in modeling activities, you have to get special permission to do that. So as a student, you need permission to just have work.
Yeah, you can do it before you come to Japan, or when you're here you need to get a stamp on your Zairyu card, on your residence card, and then to get a working permit.
Yeah, so same for me. When I was English teaching, I had the stamp on the back.
Would a Japanese agency sponsor a foreign model who doesn't already live in Japan? So we just talked about freelancing and exclusive modeling. So for exclusive modeling, usually freelance agencies that take people who are in Japan and who already have a proper visa. If you need to get a visa done, agencies can do that for you, but usually what will happen is that you have a mother agency in your home country, and the Japanese agency will make an agreement with your mother agency, and the mother agency will send you to Japan on that contract. So I think it's, if you have like no modeling connections abroad, I think it's hard to do it as a like contract model.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably easier to get a work here, get a proper working visa, and get started freelancing or searching for agencies to sponsor your visa.
Yeah, so you can be sponsored either being overseas or already in Japan. It's possible.
I have a friend who didn't have a model agency in a country, and agencies would sponsor her visa, but she had modeling experience already. She would have pictures, she would have a book, because when a Japanese agency applies for your visa, basically they need to show the immigration proof that, okay, this girl is gonna get work and she's gonna get at least as much work as like a Japanese person or other person would get in this period of time. So
yeah, so that's actually key to wanting to, if you want to join an agency, you should bring photos or some kind of like prior work. Some agencies will help you start off. They can take photos right there at the company's office, but it's probably best if you go off and have like photo shoots with like photographers. Technically, you don't have to like pay for those photo shoots. A lot of people are still like testing out.
Yeah, there are many people who want to like practice their skills with models.
Right.
Makeup artists too, so like you gotta be active and arrange things by yourself if you wanna get started fast.
Right. But having photos is key, definitely for passing photo selections for auditions and whatnot, and also getting your visa when you to show that you've done some work.
Yes.
But yeah, is there a high demand?
Yeah.
Is it okay to approach an agency yourself?
Second one, of course, you can approach an agency.
Right. Or you might receive a message from an agency saying that.
Yeah, my current agency, I think they messaged me on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And I think they were following you, like you were on their portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew you from previous like castings and jobs, so, and yeah, that's why actually I called them back. I went to see them.
Oh, okay.
Because usually if someone approaches me on Instagram, like I'm not always sure about how serious they are.
Right.
Yeah.
I have been walking around like Tokyo, and people have like tried scouting me. Be kind of like careful of that, because sometimes it's not always like the best like agency. Or
always do your research.
Yeah, do your research.
Is there high demand?
I would say like right now, like with the whole pandemic like situation, people who are already like in Japan might have like a easier time maybe getting a job.
I mean, right now, because no one can come in,
Right.
obviously there's less work, but there's also a lot less models who can come into the country, so right now there's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in general, it always depends on you, how much work you can get, how much your look is in demand, also like what kind of niche of modeling you fit, because there are like so many looks and kind of different types of modeling, you know.
Right.
There's high fashion model, there's commercial modeling, there's people's modeling. I mean, some people might more sell for like natural look or elegant look, and then you have different clients and jobs, so hard to tell.
Right.
Okay, どんな物に出てるか. Okay, so which work did we appear in?
I've appeared in stuff. You wanna go first, or?
We with our current agency, so what's lately? I did Choose Stewart one, I did shooting for Champion, like...
Oh, the clothing one.
Yeah, the clothing one.
Ah.
I have a Yondoshi, it's like accessory brand. So I think my look is more, generally, it's more natural.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm not really like elegant or super cutesy, I have more like a natural look.
So you would say you get a lot more like still photography, or do you get more like movie?
I have some movie too, but I think right now it's more fashion.
Mm. Yeah, so for me, I actually get a lot more like movie, like drama type stuff. So
But I think they also love like native English speakers. I'm not good for that one.
Yeah, actually, I'm in a commercial for Pocket Talk, and so you can find that.
I saw that on the taxi actually.
In the taxi, right?
I was like, oh, it's her. And I'm getting really excited, and the taxi driver looking at me like, oh, what's wrong with her?
Or I'm also in a commercial right now in the taxi again for ACN. I don't know if you saw that commercial.
But I know the audition.
Oh yeah, that one. But yeah, that one has like a robot right between us, and I'm like a researcher, scientist person making this robot come to life, and I'm just like, you have to go out into the world and like help people. So I'm in that commercial. Or I do a lot of like Saigon dramas recently. Those are always like fun.
Saigon is like reenactment drama of like some historical story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually it's like, oftentimes it's like murder mystery stuff. Okay. But I was in like a Beethoven reenactment Saigon drama, or what else?
Yeah, I don't really do much acting. I did one for like an Olympic player.
Oh.
And yeah, so the agency called me like the night before.
Oh, really?
Like at 12 p.m, hey, you're free tomorrow. So that's another thing about modeling, you gotta be spontaneous.
Oh yeah, your schedule
don't really
is
know your
always over the
schedule.
place. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But ask your model about her schedule, we don't know.
Yeah, basically, like, if we want to hang out with, like, other model friends, we always give each other, like, second keep. Like, I might be available, I might not, I might have a job, so.
I usually just ask the day before, because even if I make schedules, I'm gonna have to cancel again.
Right.
That's why I'm always filming with you, because you're so kind to join me when I have to ask you, like, really last minute.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for asking me. But yeah, if you want to see other stuff that I've appeared in, I'll put the link below. Maybe I'll add a little bit to the end of this video. Do you have an acting reel or photo reel or anything?
I'm gonna have to look for it.
Okay, well,
but yeah,
I'll share that later too. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop a comment down below or ask me on Instagram. Ask Elena on Instagram too.
And we have another video on my channel.
Great.
So if you're interested, so now we talked about how to become a model, but we're gonna talk a bit more about some things that happen or that you experience as a model. So check that out too. And thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on my show. My show channel. Ciao, bye bye.
Bye bye. どっちから
じゃあ私から
Are you ready to get down?
Panasonic.
Improving office environments in Japan with ACN.
Coffee machines, air conditioning, and security. All with HGN.
More efficient ownership of office buildings with ACN.
We are HGN.
Now go in the name of ACN.
ただいま。
社長、社長、副社長、スーパー CEO、ハイパー副社長。
頭でも打った？今度は何？
僕たち、ついに会社を作っちゃいました。
すぐ潰れそう。で、何の会社を作ったの？
レモネードのお酒さ。オーレイモンドさ。
弾む気持ちでお買い物、その喜びにちょっと IT。NII。
東京全域を結ぶ虎ノ門ヒルズでグローバルビジネスセンター虎ノ門ヒルズ。
ポケトーク。
なるほど。
わあ、会話ですね。
おね、会話できますよね。
会話になってますね。
会話になってますよ。はい。答えてまいりましょう。
うなずいてます。そして。
I was also thinking of going to the gym. Where do you recommend going?
私もジムに行こうと。
オリックスの取り組みもそんな微笑みとつながってるといいな。
Tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments.
語学留学でカナダ・トロントへ。そこで出会った夢のような食べ物とカナダグルメにテンションも上がり、早速ガブリ。
日本で衝撃のゴルフグリップ、スタッドレスグリップキューブが誕生しました。
全然滑らない。
完璧だわ。見てこの形。小さ
マスクを取った時かもね。
どうして？
いつも
オラ